Talent is everywhere. So it's not just about how good your music is, it's also about what your name represents in people's mind. Welcome to another episode of my series Talent is Not Enough, where I'll be proving talent only opens the door for you, it doesn't keep you in the room. And on today's episode, we'll be looking at another amazing blueprint, Wizkid. Wizkid is a literal case study in long-term relevance. His career is proof that talent will only open the door, but branding, feeling, and chest level strategy is what makes you a legend. Let's unpack this properly in a minute. Wizkid branding has to be the quietest but most effective branding I've seen in history, because he came into the industry as this boy next door, the everyday boy next door with Ola at your boy and the likes. But as he grew, he slowly detached from that everyday image and transformed into a global untouchable star. How? Wizkid branding wasn't loud, he just moved differently. Less online presence, less scandals, no interviews. He became very rare, and this increased his value. Today, Wizkid is not the loudest, but when he speaks or moves, everybody pays attention. You can decide not to say anything for months and it will still trend. That is not luck, that is a carefully protected brand. Now, let's talk about Wizkid as a feeling. What do people feel when they hear Wizkid? What do you feel when you hear Wizkid? You see, it's not just about his songs. It's about the feeling attached to his brand, the feeling of luxury. Wizkid feels like the kind of guy that doesn't have to try too hard but still owns every room. His music carries a calm feeling that makes everything just soft and sexy. So Wizkid gives the feeling of luxury and ease. Lastly, strategy. You see, when you are scarce, every move you make becomes an event. Wizkid made himself less accessible and more valuable. And unlike every other artist who flood the market, he spaced out his drops because he knows that his silence will always build anticipation. It's the way he changed and transformed so much without changing his personality. Only a few artists can pull that off. So in conclusion, it's not just about your talent, it's about your branding, it's about the feeling, and it's about your strategy. I'll see you on the next one.